Most have never seen me because I live in a galaxy far, far away. And now I have come to make my mark and spread glitter and dust everywhere. Alright, so let's get this thing started. Just so you guys know, I am wearing a shirt. It's just strapless, so it's looking a little bare up at the top, but things are good. I'm going to tie my hair back into a bun because I want it out of my face since I'm going to be using a lot of glitter and a lot of products. I don't want my hair to get in the way of that. I'm going to start off by applying my foundation, and yes, I did moisturize my skin and primed it before applying this foundation. I'm just applying it with my fingers onto my skin and then blending it out with a damp beauty sponge. For the brows, I'm going to be using a darker color for my eyebrows, so I'm using two dark brown eyeshadows. Any eyeshadow that you have will do, doesn't matter what brand you use, just anything will do. And I'm just going to shape my brows and kind of overdraw them. Because my eyebrows are pretty hairy and a little thinner, I'm going to overdraw them and overline them. And here I'm just cleaning up the brows with my concealer. I'm going to drag the concealer down over top of my lids to prep and prime it for the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using. And the eyeshadow that I'm using is this dark cranberry shade, and I'm just packing that onto my lids, putting it a little below the crease. Then to blend out the crease area and to blend out that harsh line, I'm just going to take a peachy color next to an orange color, and I'm just going to blend that out in my crease just to make sure all of the colors are blending seamlessly into one another. Now here's where it can get a little tricky. So you want to take an angled eyeshadow brush and a large jumbo eyeshadow stick, and you want to use the brush to apply the liner onto your eyelids. I wouldn't recommend using the pencil directly onto your eyes because it can get a little messy and smudge around. So that's why I'm using this angled eyeshadow brush, and it works just fine. And I'm going to wing it out on the eyes. And using an eyeshadow stick that is creamy in consistency will serve as a base for the glitter that you're going to be applying over top of that liner, just so that you don't have to use glue for it, because glue can be a little bit messier. Now for the fun part, applying the glitter! So you're just going to take the same angled eyeshadow brush that you used to apply the cream eyeshadow onto your lids as the liner, and you're going to gently tap some glitter right over top of that liner so that your eyes can sparkle. We are going all out with the glitter for this look, so I'm going to apply some on my brow bone to accentuate that area and show that it is a highlighted area of my face. I'm going to be applying this with a flat eyeshadow brush, and this is just a lighter pink frosty color that you can use. To prep my eyelashes for false lashes, I'm going to coat them with one coat of black mascara and let them dry for a little bit before I actually put the falsies on. I'm going to take a short break from my eyes and move on to my face and apply some concealer underneath of my eyes, my chin, my forehead, and also the bridge of my nose, and blending that all out with a damp beauty sponge. As you can see, I'm blending that concealer with the damp beauty sponge just below the winged eyeliner, and this is just going to sharpen the winged eyeliner up a bit. For me, I'm going to make sure that I blend it around my smile lines and also on my lips to kind of serve as a base for the lip color that I'm going to be applying later. With a loose setting powder, I'm just going to set the areas that I apply the concealer, and I'm using the same beauty sponge that I used to blend out the concealer because I feel like this is a more effective way to set the product into your face to make sure that you don't have any crease lines. For the cheekbones and contour area, I'm going to be using a dark reddish brown eyeshadow, actually, instead of a contour shade, to really sculpt out my face and show that I have strong cheekbones. For blush, I'm going to be using a blush that has more red tones in it, and I'm blending it into the same contour shade that I applied on my face. And off camera, I did apply more translucent powder underneath of my contour just to sharpen it up a bit more. To show that I have really pink and rosy cheeks, I'm going to apply a light pink blush shade directly onto the apples of my cheeks just to make them stand out a lot more. And then what you're going to see me do is apply more translucent powder right underneath of the contour shade and around the blush color to make sure that my cheekbones are nice and round and plump. To make this look more fun, I'm really going to accentuate the highlighted parts of my cheekbones. So what I'm going to be doing is taking that same exact eyeshadow stick that I used for my eyeliner and applying that exactly where I would usually apply my highlighter. Now this is going to prep it for the glitter that I'm going to be packing on with an eyeshadow brush right over top of that. Taking that same glitter that I used for my eyeliner, I'm packing it on gently right over top of that eyeshadow stick, making sure that it's completely filling every space that I use with the eyeshadow stick. And I'm actually going to drag it a little further than where I actually use the eyeshadow, just to make sure that the color is fading away. Now that my eyelashes are officially dry, I'm going to pop some falsies on, and these falsies are nice and curvy and wispy at the ends. I think they're perfect for this look, not too dramatic and not too natural looking, just right. Using a smaller face brush, I'm going to gently dust away some of that translucent powder that I had left under my eyes that was baking, and making sure that I don't disturb any of the extra product that is already on my face. And I'm just going to drag it down to under my contour line and blend that out as well. And then I'm going to use a larger brush a larger brush to blend out the rest of that translucent powder to make sure everything is nice and blended and looks phenomenal. As I'm dusting away that powder, I did notice that some of my blush is missing, so I had to reapply some of that on the apples of my cheeks to make sure that my cheeks are nice and rosy and pink. Then I'm going to take a white eyeshadow pencil, and I'm using a small defining brush, and I'm just going to apply that in the inner corner of my eyes, dragging that into the lower lash line a little halfway. Then right over top of that, I'm going to take a white eyeshadow and just set that so that it doesn't crease, it doesn't move, it's not disturbed, it's set and ready to stay. Now we can't forget about the lower lash line with this look, so I'm taking the same exact cranberry shade that I used on my lids, and I'm just running that through the rest of my lower lash line, and I'm also going to drag it right underneath of that white eye pencil. Then I'm going to take this glittery liquid liner that I found in my makeup collection and just applying that right over top of the white eyeliner that I had. Moving on to the lips, I'm applying this peachy pink color all over my lips. This is a liquid matte color. And then I'm going to line my lips with a reddish toned lip liner. When lining my lips for my upper lip, I'm going to overline it just a tad, and I'm also going to sharpen up my Cupid's bow area so that it can look a little bit more defined than usual. I felt like this glitter galaxy queen needed more glitter in her life, so I decided to apply some more on my lips just to make this look stand out even more and to pop. And be sure when you're applying this glitter on your lips not to have your mouth open, because you might get some glitter in there and it's going to taste pretty nasty, so don't do that. To top this look off, I'm going to set my face with some makeup setting spray, and that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this creative tutorial of mine and my entry into the NYX Face Awards. Please stay tuned for more videos to come, and also subscribe to my channel. I won't see you, but you will see me in my next video, so stay tuned. Bye guys, and thanks for watching.